All right, so we meet seated. If we wish to be seated with a block underneath or just with our sit bones on the ground, I welcome you to Movement Meditative Rituals, where we shall begin with moving, getting into the body, waking up the body and the joints, and ending with slowing down, finding grounding and anchoring before we continue or begin our day. So I invite you to place both hands with the palms face down on the tops of the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. I invite you to breathe normally. Investigate how we start. Give the body permission to land fully in towards the surface beneath. Notice the temperature around the nostrils. The fold of the clothes onto the shoulders. Any shuffling that is needed around the shoulders and elbows. How the fingertips are laid. If they press in towards the thighs or lay there delicately. And the crossing of the legs. And from the root, we squeeze our sit bones into the ground. Breathe in, the spine elongates. Breathe out, roll the shoulders down. Inhale, spine grows tall towards the sky. Exhale, shoulders roll down. Slow movement to find extension of the spine and opening of the heart through the shoulders. Allow the breath to move the body. If the eyes wish to be closed, for this part to fully surrender to how the spine feels from within rather than visually. We invite out breath through the mouth. Tilt forward and backward to shift from sit bones, front, back, play with the weight. We reverse the circulation. Slowly feel the spine come to a center, to its inner alignment. Inhale, allow the spine to elongate. The neck goes up, chin points to the sky. Exhale, round down towards the back of the room. Inhale, heart pushes itself towards me. We gaze up. Exhale, round towards the back and continue. So we meet in between and back. The spine goes towards the room behind us. Imagine the flow of the breath that causes the spine to get fluid. Notice the temperature that changes around the edges of the body. Knees and hands, elbow creases, tips of the shoulders, crown of the head, nostrils, lips. Gently rock forward and back. Come back to a center so that stillness arrives. Pause. With all the parts that have moved and those have not, find a place to place your center, maybe a heart, landing or into the womb area, or both. Thread the intention in that space. Slide one hand or both to that space to touch. Long breath in. Soft breath out into chest. I invite you to set an intention for the practice, how we show up for the body, the mind, the heart, and self-care. Weaving the intention in the palms of the hands go back with the palms face up, and I invite you to close the eyes, connect to the palms that face up, the very middle center point of the palms. Wiggle the fingertips. We start to imagine balls of energy between both hands as our fingertips wiggle. And let those two balls of energy from right and left create an arch so that the crown of the head feels secure in this ball of energy around our body. Feel it glow and grow and grow from the palms of the hand up towards the crown, engulfing the whole body in a juicy, radiant light. We make it more alive with our breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let the sound, maybe it's a ha, maybe it's a who, be heard in through the nose. The stronger and longer hands thread more strands of light from palms and up around the body, down and to the sides. The fingertips wiggle more energy flows. We welcome more radiance into our being. Last three. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Meet silence. We blink the eyes open, feeling energized in our body. I invite you to look around the room. Come back to the space where we are in before befriending it and moving around. What is new? What feels familiar? How do we orientate ourselves in this space? Are we in the middle, in a corner, in an edge? What colors can we invite in? Take it all in. Welcome to each other. Inhale, we bring the arms up with energized fingertips. Exhale, palms touch, we gaze up. Breathe in, elongate. Breathe out, palms go down to the sides, maybe fingertips or the palms. Inhale, palms turn and move all the way up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, come down. Let them hover or touch. Inhale, we repeat. Maybe the fingertips touch or they touch almost invisibly, so they might not physically touch, but just energetically feel each other. And the in-breath and out-breath expands and extends our heart space up towards the sky. The neck follows if it feels comfortable to. The armpit area finds more length. The lower back feels a stretch and lengthens. The sit bones ground and gives us a sturdy foundation. We meet with the palms face up, palms touch. We stay. Gently turn the neck to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out, turn the neck to the left. In between this triangle we have, we navigate from side to side between the arms. See if the fingertips point up higher. If the neck goes more from one side a bit further, a bit deeper. Does the shoulder also move on one end, or the torso? I invite you to move the torso as well. So slowly the torso, the belly twist. The arms stay up towards the sky, pointed up. Maybe the belly button tries to move to the side of the room. How does that feel? Our arm starts to get tired a bit, and that is okay to take a rest. If your body feels like letting go and coming back, I invite you to stay with the heat if that feels a desire to connect to the body in a newfound place of awareness. Gently, we meet in the middle. We open the arms to the side into a T with the palms face down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. So our breath will be faster than the last two. And we go a bit faster. Maybe our breath and our hands have this weird synchronicity or awkwardness with the brain. And we continue to see how it feels. Inhale, palms up, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, slowly rain the hands down as slow as we can to fully place the palms down, chin to chest. Arrive in the body, find stillness. Observe parts of the body that feel alive, the shoulders to the fingertips, the neck up to the crown of the head. And find your intention be placed around the places where there is movement and there's tickling or warmth. Gently, we lift the chin back up to face each other. Breathe in, extend the legs towards me. Breathe out, we shuffle so our sit bones are onto the floor without the fleshy part of the bottoms. Inhale, we point the toes towards each other. Exhale, point the toes towards the body. Inhale, exhale. The hands can be onto the side, fingertips or palms to activate the back leg muscles and feel the toes. Breathe in towards each other. Breathe out towards the body. See if the pointy bits of the toes can be even more than before. And the arms go up into a T. They meet in the center of the heart. We continue to move our toes very slowly. It might be even fluid-like motions. We turn our upper body to the right. We look to the right towards 45 degrees. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, we turn the body to the left. In, and we exhale. Palms stay touch, elbows and shoulders at the same height. We start to navigate from right to left into a different type of twist with the synchronicity of our toes that slide. So as we add different motions, notice where your body gives attention or stays focused in one particular part. And we open our arms towards each other, heart open. We pause the feet and bring the hands down. Lift so the knees face the sky. We tap our feet just to ground soles of the feet onto the floor. And move the body so that the right shoulder faces me. We come on all fours. I shall remove this. And once we meet on all fours, we find where our hands lay side to side, our knees, our middle fingers are parallel to each other. Notice this new alignment. Inhale, we open up into a cow. Exhale, we round down into a cat. We look at our navel. Breathe in, push the hands away, lift the shoulders up, open the heart to the sky. Exhale, look at the fingertips, the knees, and the navel, and the spine goes up towards the sky. Inhale, open, and allow the cats and cows to lead to one each other. Connect one exhale to inhale, the cats to the cow. Tailbone arches back and moves in and arches back, maybe even more on the next visit. We press on all four corners of our hands to feel sturdy in the front and lifted up and away from the earth. And we find maybe the hips want to move in a circular motion. So I invite you to add or find fluidity between the two hands, two knees placed. In this position, where would they flow? How would they meet? Shift forward, backward, look behind or sideways. Where is movement calling in the body? Feel this energy that emanated from both hands to push the hands away and radiate up the shoulders towards the top of the spine, to the tailbone, down in towards the knees and towards the feet. And let it flow through. And slow down to come to stillness. The movement is still happening inwardly, but externally we find pause. Inhale, lift the left arm up, up, up. Exhale, slide it, thread the needle. Ear comes down, we face each other. Right hand in front of the face. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, right hand goes up towards the sky. Exhale, stay. Breathe in, right hand goes up towards the head, towards the short edge of the mat. Exhale, we go up and back. Breathe in, shift the right hand forward and back. Notice how slow the right arm may move in alignment with the shoulder joint as it travels and interacts with the air. Gently come to stillness. Turn the left palm up so right palm and left palm meet into each other. Inhale, open. Exhale, both palms touch. Imagine this balls of energies that merge as one and explode the whole space between themselves. Nice. And lift. Maybe we investigate more to the back of the room behind, or not. We stay within the confines of the front body, what is in front of us. Gently, right hand comes in front of the face. Inhale, lift up, left arm comes next to the right. Exhale, inhale, slide the right leg back onto the tippy toes. We shift forward and back. Only the right leg. Breathe through and slide it so it comes all the way to the front between both hands. We shift forward and back. Gaze at the right big toe. Inhale, right arm goes up. We face each other. We continue to shift forward and back. Maybe the right leg straightens fully or slightly. Knee might still be bent a bit. Our arm starts to draw a circle on the shift forward. It draws down and up and back. Inhale forward with knee bent more. Exhale, straight leg up and down. Press firmly onto the left hand to lift up. We might prefer stillness, so moving in stillness with the arm only is completely fine as well. And press both hands down with the right foot on the outer edge of the right arm. So we come into a lizard. We stay. Maybe the elbows want to go down or just the palms press up and away, actively pressing. We gaze at the point where our thumbs would meet. We hold the posture, but the breath flows. Gently return the right leg back, walk the body so that we face each other. We come to sit onto our heels and knees. We interlace the fingertips, breathe in, breathe out, send some love to the wrist after being on the hands. And we move our swirly hands up, 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 and down. And maybe we go into this infinity sign. I invite you to draw it the opposite way. Start from the other way around, which might feel a bit strange for the brain. And we travel up and down. With the breath, we move, we flow. And the elbows have a dance. Maybe the elbows weren't involved so much. So actively bring the elbows in to push the air to the side. We come into a twist and even looking to the side if the elbows and heart sides open and float in those spaces. And we find slowness. Shake the hands as fast as we want. And let some sounds. Shake the head, yes, no. To have a full reset. We turn the body towards the right side. Your left shoulder faces me. We come on all fours. Welcome to the other side. We begin with a few cats and cows. Now that we are warmed up, I invite you to get more fluids. However, the cats and cows want to be explored or refined. What does that look like? With a warmer spine, with more juiciness into the tailbone, up towards the back of the neck. An invitation to press the hands firmly and make them as if we lift the finger and the finger pads touch as if we want to claw at the mat. How does that change our experience? The base of the hands press more, the tips of the fingers. There is more grip and traction. And these balls of energies we have created continue to merge and transport energy around, circulate within us. Breathe through. And we come to soften the fingers and hands down. Inhale, right hand goes up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right ear lands down. We have left hand in front of our face. Breathe in, lift the left hand up. Breathe out. Inhale, it goes forward towards the short edge of the mat. Exhale, up. Maybe all the way back or just towards the armpit area. And we stay stable in the right side of the body as the left side extends and waves. Beautiful, graceful movements. Gently we meet in the middle. Open the left palm and right palm so they both meet as they touch. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, they touch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And let the space between the palms remind us of our intention we set as we become more connected to the extremities and centers of the body. Slowly bring the left hand in front of the face. Inhale, come back up. Both hands in one line on our tabletop. Exhale, relax. Breathe in, slide the right leg back on the right toes. Shift forward and back. And we bring right foot forward. I have a feeling we did the right foot, so this would be the left. So we go towards the left, extended, and move forward and back first to befriend. Tips of the toes and glutes. And bring it forward, so left foot between both hands. Slow shifts front and back to meet how it feels. Inhale, we lift, left arm goes up. Exhale, option to make circles as we did. Shift forward, circles forward and back. Press away from the right arm, right hand. Stay lifted in the right side body and floaty in the left side body. Inhale forward, exhale back. We find pause, left foot on the left outer edge of left hand. We stay, press the hands away from the mat. We look at the space between the thumbs and pause. No movement. Allow the breath to be the only moving compartment of this posture. Slowly move the left foot back towards our tabletop. Open the knees wide and gently relax into our child's pose to fully surrender with the chest, chin, forehead down. Glide the hands to come up, knees kiss, and we stay seated on one side, face the right side of the room. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Exhale, we lift up into our down dog. Pedal the feet. As slow as we can, we walk the feet towards our hands. We meet in the middle of the mat in a forward fold, and then we stay. Maybe there are small sways that the body wants to Welcome in from side to side. Dangle arms or hugging behind the knees. However we may feel welcome to. We turn the body towards each other. Bend the knees, breathe in, hands press onto tops of the feet. Exhale, stroke the front body slowly to find vertical alignment. We meet standing, facing each other, and look around. From earlier on, while seated, our visual line embraced different stimulation to now. So I invite you to gaze at to what meets your eye level. Where do you see yourself? How far up and behind can we see? And to bring some heat in our day to come, I invite you to gaze at the feet that are parallel to each other. We bend the knees, so we have a little springiness in our knees. And we start with little bounce. And with a little bounce, we add ha, 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 ha. Yes, ha, 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 ha. Maybe the heels have a little hop, or we firmly press on heels and toes and bend from the knees and hips that bounce. Ah, 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 ah. Faster. Ah, 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 ah. And we stop, we come to stand, hands on the hips, and open the chest. Eyes may be closed. Just welcome the sensation of feeling alive, the vibration of your voice, the vibration of your breath trickle down into the whole body. Welcome that in. Long breath in. Exhale, sides out. Ah. Long breath in. Exhale, sides out. Ah. In and out. Ah. Arms go by the side. We become like spaghetti, so our arms just dangle from side to side to change the rigidity of our movement. And maybe we bend further. Open the legs slightly so we can twist and shift the hips and pelvis and let them hit. Look behind, feel the twist. And as if we come to slow motion, we move even slower from one side to the other. How slow can we become? Slowly we come to look at the feet, they open. We sit into our squat and come up to our T. We stay. Inhale, open. Exhale, we sit. Inhale, open. Exhale, we sit. Imagine those balls of energies from right and left palms. They still fully immerse our whole body in the sphere of light. So take up space, become bold and big. Sit and extend. Maybe we go even onto our heels. one heel at a time, or both, or maybe not. Decide what feels best in your body. And relish in the beauty of movement that our body allows us to experience. And we come to stillness with the palms down, heel toe, heel toe. We come with the toes that kiss almost. Breathe in. We look straight ahead at a point that does not move. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, right fingertips touches the right side of the hips. Left arm goes up. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left palm, left side of the hip. Right hand goes back up to the sky. Slow side stretches. We tick-tock from right to left. Maybe the palm up in the air. We gaze towards it. Shift the hip to slide more into a side stretch. And we get slower. And the arms dangle more. Feet are firmly pressed down. We find length from feet up into the spine and the fingertips. Welcome the length of the back body. Stretch into the side body. Slowly find center. Give the hands and shoulders a shake. And one leg and the other. We walk to the left side of our mat. Face forward. Breathe in. Circle the arms. Gaze up. Stretch up. Breathe out. Forward fold. We come down. We look at our toes. Knees bend generously. We stay. Rock forward and backward from heels and toes. Relax the head and neck. We look through our calves to see the world upside down, and that's okay. Gently bring the palms down. We come on all fours. I invite you to meet me seated in maybe a cross-legged position or a block if we wish, as we shall be closing our practice with a meditative landing in. Palms go up or down. If we wish to connect to higher guidance, up and down to ground the body, choose what feels best for you at this moment into the body and mind. However the palms are, we connect to their center points, and this burst of energy we have fabricated with our mind, intention, and awareness. From one hand to the other, weave it in a circular motion, that it flows from and around the body, behind the lower part of the spine, the tailbone, and it continues to swirl and swirl towards the middle back, elbow creases, shoulder blades and chest area, clavicles and the neck, the chin and the back of the head, the eyes and corresponding behind, up until the crown of the head, fully lined and immersed in this state of our own essence. I invite you to breathe with me. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose to begin with, to find equanimity between in and outflow. For the next round, the invitation is, and see where and how much it feels good, and inhale of full capacity, but an exhale of only 20%. So long inhale and a much shorter exhale, and that shall repeat. At any point, you may pause, regular breath as a break, and then continue breathing full on and inviting a shorter breath and slower. Each breath is a reference point to how energized and calm one may feel at the same time, welcoming the duality of our being in this world and within. I invite you to continue at this pace. There is always an option to deepen it and elongate both in and out breath if that feels called to you. I shall remain silent, but I will bring you back and support you in the silence. With ease, relax both in-breath and out-breath to its regular pace. Let go of longer inhales and shorter and deeper exhales. The eyes, if they are closed, let them remain so. To continue the inward journey, bring the right palm and left palm to squeeze the hands, the heart, and the hand in between. Breathe in. And breathe out, chin to chest. I invite you to reconnect to the intention that co-created our movement and meditative ritual today. What brought you to show up for your body, your mind, and diligently for self-care. I thank you for being here, taking care of yourself, and co-creating with me. Thank you.